Hello, hello. Hello, Finno. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to all the early people. Welcome, welcome. We're here in the dark today. Starting the live stream at 5, which means everything is pitch black in my room. Oh, my camera isn't even focusing. Unfocused camera plus darkness? That's horrible. Hello, Snowy. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing great, thank you for asking. I am finishing up Golem Tower before I get started doing KROK. Hello, Luke. Hello, Roll. I finally made it. Welcome, welcome. Nando Bando. Today we're doing a chill stream. We're gonna try to finish KROK. All of KROK. Not all of it. I mean, I did, what, like a third of it yesterday? What's up, man? I've been watching for like 5 years. That's an old viewer right there. Old viewer. That's like most of my channel's runtime. Level 59 fire, second gameplay, and now I've grown enough to understand the game. You've been helping tremendously, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm happy that I could help. How does the console feel compared to PC? Are the controls clunky at all? I feel like the UI controls are a little clunky. I think the movement controls are fine, though. Perfect time for stream. Just finished 3+ hours of reagent farming for Dragonspire crafting. That sounds abysmal. But I'm glad that you finished that. Yeah, so today's stream, we're finishing KROK, and I really don't want to do KROK, if I'm being honest. But we're going to get it done. Between streams, I didn't do literally anything on this character. The only thing I did was, you can see I have the bolt blade, and no, I didn't buy that from the crown shop. I got that as a drop on my other wizard, and was like, shit, dude. Yeah, Gunk, that was funny timing. Yeah, I got it as a drop on my other wizard, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna transfer it. I got it as a drop from one of the King Onyx boss in Krokotopia, I think. Kaiser's arrived. Here I am. Welcome to the stream, Declan. Are you soloing or could I help? Sure, go for it. I'll change realms once I'm out of Golem Tower and back into KROK, and I'm just gonna vibe around. Anyone that wants to help can. If not, that's fine too. We're getting through it. I'm very much prepared today. I bought some monstrous TCs, so if I need to solo any fight, I'm more than able to. Xbox or PC? This is on Xbox. This is a console. As indicated by the all capitals console in the title of the stream. Wizard101, so true. This is in fact Wizard101. Another hard-hitting Wizard101 stream. Oh, which version do I like better? I mean, it's hard to say. Also, I've been hit by an infinite loading screen, which would be really... Oh, okay, I'm fine. Wait. Am I fine? Where am I? Are you Xbox? Yeah, I'm on an Xbox Series S. I mean, I like the Xbox version because there's a lot of people here, but obviously it's a few updates behind. But I'm just naturally more comfortable on PC controls anyway. I've always been a PC gamer, so... I mean, I definitely prefer the PC, but I'm enjoying how many people are playing on the Xbox and console version right now. Alright, we're not going to start the random favorite questions again. I refuse to answer what my favorite leg and arm is. Do a question with my friend and he wants to do Winter Tusk before Dragonspire. Bad idea or fine? I mean, it's not a horrible idea. It's going to be like, it's going to be a bit difficult, but it'll get you XP. Can't believe I missed the first 5 minutes. Oh, I just realized I didn't ping my Discord. That's what I was forgetting to do. See, that would have helped. You would have known. There we go. Ping my Discord. Now everyone knows. Wish they would connect the service to PC. It seems silly why they didn't. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I don't know if it was like more money or something. W video today? Thank you. I worked very hard on it. Love your videos, man. I'm 40 years old and console was brought me back. Keep it up, man. Thank you. Golem Tower champion. Currently won't let me interact with the kiosk in Old Town. Yeah, the kiosk is a bit bugged right now. That's for sure. Just started on console and bought the Arc 1 pass. Any advice on how to get a permanent mount without dropping money for one, or is it just one of those things I gotta bite the bullet? You can get a permanent mount from the Crown Shop for gold. The Enchanted Broom right here, 50,000 gold, which you can definitely get by the end of Marleybone. You can buy it's not permanent mounts from Zeke. It's rental mounts from Zeke. So you can buy like a 1 day or so mount. Oh. Can I sell that? I didn't want to buy that. I was trying to show someone something. Ah, I just wasted 1,000 gold. Okay, well you can buy the mounts here for 4 gold. And if you're like me, please don't spam the A button, because then you'll just get absolutely railed. Like that. Is housing tours on console? If so, you can do the Mirage farming thing for like an hour and get 50k. I mean, I'm sure they are, but I haven't seen anyone with any Mirage apartment yet. There's probably not many people at all in Mirage. So. How does the Dark Nova spell work? I don't even know what the Dark Nova spell is. Let me look. Let's see. Nope, don't know how that works either. Nope, don't know how that works either. Mirage is not in the Arc 1 pass, though. That's so true. So if someone wanted gold for the mount, then they would not be able to get it in that way. Oh yeah, I wanted to... Someone wanted to know my realm. Okay, today I will be in the realm. I'm going to be in the realm Dworgen, and I'm going to stay there the whole stream. Oh, I can unpin this. I can unpin my message from earlier. Right? And then pin realm Dworgen. Pin that shit. There you go, look at that. So if anyone wants to show up, they can. If you don't want to, that's fine too. Again, I can very much get through the game by myself, but if anyone wants to join in, I'm more than fine with that as well. I hope you've come to help, young Wiz. You are not... I have come to help, Rami. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm like not looking forward to doing KROK again. I've done KROK too many times in the last like few months. I'm a bit done with it. A bit done with it for sure. What's up, Noah? New to watching your channel. Great Wiz videos. Just started a new Wizard on console. Balance. That's sick. And thank you. Please don't fire shield. Haha! Fool! Starting Novus right now on console. Okay, well, Angel here is insanely fast, or has been playing console absolutely degenerately, like 10 hours a day for the last month. Either way, rather unfortunate, but congratulations. I'm at the end of Imperia myself. Meanwhile, me in Krokotopia. Listen, guys, I'm a little slow. I'm a little slow. I'm gonna send you a true friend code? Alright. I guess. But wait, aren't I gonna have to... Aren't I gonna have to enter it, like, through this? Oh, that's so sad. I don't want to do that. Can't you just find me? Ah, okay, fine. I'll do it. Okay. Okay. Oh god, the game's frozen in the background. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, okay, wait. I have no idea what I just chose in battle. Why on earth would it default to me choosing something in battle instead of the friend code? This is horrible. What did I do? I fizzled is what I did. Okay. Hold up. Evil snowman on the last guy. Surely it kills, then I take down the first one. Easy clap. I've been drinking way too many of these holiday cokes. I gotta cool it. They're so good, though. Man, neither of them are dead? That's sad. Genuinely sad. Ow, I just kicked my wall. Coke addict. Is it worth trying? I mean, there's no reason not to. The holiday cream Coke is like, just imagine vanilla Coke, but slightly more vanilla-y. Like, it's literally if you just took vanilla Coke and then, like, added 2 points to the font size. Not my favorite Coke flavor, but it's not bad for sure. Ice moment for sure. Arc 1 enemies use Tower Shield on console 2. Good things you get Frostbite soon. Surely they would never Tower Shield when I'm here. Man, how am I almost dying as Nice Wizard? What the heck? This is rigged. Give me his health. Hello, Travis Solarstone. Welcome, welcome. Hey, no, I'm new to Wiz. Quick question. Does a blade work for every hit of the damage over time or only the first hit? A blade works for every damage of the damage over time. A trap only works for the first one. I'm gonna join in like 2 minutes, King. All right, I appreciate that. I'm not gonna lie, part of me is debating whether to farm Zeus gear at all. Like, I'll do Mount Olympus a few times, but do I want to farm it? Not really. No, Raul. There's gender norms are bullshit. Honestly, I think personally, healing someone else is one of the most manly things you could do in any video game. Everyone loves the white mage. Just get centers, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not even gonna... I don't care about it that much. Mount Olympus is painful. Too many noobs spent 1 hour on a run because I was on my myth. That sounds rough. Yo, Travis here with the scarecrow, double-bladed scarecrow. What's this gonna do? Like 4K? Travis the goat. I say we're 3 runs, then get out of there if you're not getting the items. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. It's probably not going to be... just get viewers to carry you through the entire game. To be honest, skip all gear. Who needs gear? Is the Dragonspire world gear in this game? I think it is, right?
So, General Kaba is safe, General Kaba.
General Kaba. General Kaba indeed. Level 100? Bro can do Darkmoor. We can speedrun Zeus if needed. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'll do a few Zeus runs, but I don't see a point in farming for the full gear. I'm too lazy to do that. I'm good. Alright. Almost level 20. Once I'm level 20, I can get some new gear. Was the same update as the Atavistic stuff in Celestia, because that isn't in console? It's not. It was before that update, I think. So, It might be on console. I think it is, because it was... That update was, like, over a year ago now, I think, so...
Kiss that confidence goodbye as you see how little you are.
Hello, Jace. Welcome to the stream. Bro, where do I find General Kaba in the balance school? I would assume in the balance school. If I had to guess, I would say the balance school. Did you go into the balance school, like where Alhaz Red is on the KROK Sphinx? Just farm couch potatoes, that's so painful. Listen, once you get those couch potatoes, though, that's mega snacks for life. I'm miserable in Azteca in my life at the moment. That does sound miserable. But listen, you'll get through it. For every Azteca, there is a chrysalis to come afterwards, which might be a negative thing, but don't worry about that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, because the problem is, it's like, for Zeus gear, how worth it even is it on ice? Like, am I only gonna get, like, 10... Am I only gonna get, like, 10 damage from it? Is it even worth it for me? Because I feel like it might not be. Because ice is just shit anyway, right? Is Grizzleheim the earliest area you can farm for crash potatoes? Yeah. What are you talking about? Just came back? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. Wait, I didn't kill the guy. That's so sad. Chrysalis exists to make Polaris and Mirage that much more enjoyable. Worth it, to be honest? Yes. You called ice shit? That is slander. I did not say it was shit. I said that the damage is shit. And you can't deny that. I'm entering to get the quest done, and the man is missing. I'm on console. So, I'm assuming... So, if you need to talk to General Kaba in the balance school, does that mean you finished Emperor's Retreat? Or, like, where are you with that? Are you sure? Are you sure you don't need to talk to General Kaba in the Hall of Champions? Does console feel dead? I mean, certainly not in Wizard City. There's, like, thousands of people in Wizard City. Gonna follow you what realm? I'm in Dworgen. General Kaba isn't in the balance school? So, I mean, what I'm confused about is General Kaba does go to the balance school once you finish KROK. On like, the last quest of KROK, I think. But I don't know. Usually he's in the Hall of Champions, like right where I'm going right now. Can I follow you around IRL? No.
You bear the seal of the Fang.
That's literally my worst nightmare. Yeah, after Emperor's Retreat. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even realize you had to talk to him, though, to be honest. I thought it just kind of automatically talked to him at one point. Hello, Ian. Welcome. Hello, Eric. Welcome. Do we know when Darkmoor's coming out? Probably next week, I would guess, or the week after for PC. I think on console it's going to be a bit longer. Down 50 pounds in the year. Thanks for the inspiration, Noah. Congratulations, Devin. It's very impressive. Did it earlier today. I think you talked to the professor, not to Kaba. I'm pretty sure he's confused and needs to go to Emperor's Retreat. Maybe. Yeah, that could be it. I'm playing Ice 2 right now. It's tough until you get to Frost Giant, but I took Fire as my second school to get Meteor Strike. That helps a bit. Awesome. Please save a spot for me. There's no saving spots here. Whenever I'm questing on stream, it's a first come first serve, and whoever gets in the battle with me gets in the battle with me. But I'm sure that there'll be plenty of space because people tend to come and go as they will. Is quick sell price the same as Bazaar? I think it's lower. I thought this walkthrough was solo. Nah, it's just whoever shows up. I don't care. Heaviest I've been 314. I'm now 170. That's pretty sick. That's a healthy weight. Are there any non-Wizard101 magic you'd like to see added to the game as playable spells? Okay. Okay. At which level do you recommend to get a good pet from the kiosk? As soon as you have enough money to do it. As soon as you have enough money to hatch. Can you do an update on what you think the best school is after the update? Do you mean like after the Darkmoor update comes out? Because potentially I can. We'll see when we get there.
With this coin in my bequeath.
Hatched a Gulcher pet and got very lucky. My first few tries. Never had an amazing pet on PC. That's awesome. We love getting new pets. Are you enjoying Wizard101 console better than PC? I'm enjoying all of the people here. Isn't Death the best school? It is definitely the best school, yes. I mean, yeah, all the people playing consoles making console feel much more fun. For sure.
I'm afraid that all I have left of the sword is this. Please take it to the great general if he needs it.
It's, man, there's a lot of people. Yeah, when there's a lot of people around, especially people that don't know how to play the game, it's definitely fun. I know a lot of people get frustrated when people don't know what to do, but I just think it's really funny. It makes me laugh. Found another quest. Thanks, bro. No problem.
What?
I hope I helped at least a little bit. It's really fun how often people will hop in your fight. That's what I'm saying. I hope you can think to yourself how many times I've gone through these catacombs, because I definitely don't. Bro, I've done KROK way too many times in my life, to be honest. Okay, this kind of sucks. Let's see. If I go over here... Can I get a battle with 2 Glacial Avengers? Probably not. This is annoying. Hold up, wait, I can get 2 right here, surely. Best wand for level 100? Probably the Krokotopia World Wand dropped by Moros in the Shadow Palace. So I had to start over with a Myth Wizard. I was a Life Wizard, but I couldn't stand doing KROK with my low damage output. I also just couldn't get the Kookaburra. Hey, I mean, play what's fun. Can you do KROK with different school after you complete KROK with this account? I'm good. What's your favorite world in Wizard101? Finally, a more normal question. I like Polaris and Marleybone, Mirage, Caramel. Not necessarily in that order, but one of them. I wasted some crowns yesterday because I was doing the rank 2 storm weaving, and it made me purchase Caradan Barracks just to enter a tomb. Glitch or what? Doing the rank 2 storm weaving, and it made me purchase Caradan Barracks just to enter a tomb? That is kind of weird. KROK is a nice wizard, sucks. Like 80% of the fights are ice. It does suck. That's honestly, part of the reason why I don't mind people helping me right now, because I'm just like, all the ice enemies is just annoying.
Win 4 of them for me in the grand arena.
You know, unironically, the old school descriptions mentioned that IRL people were wizards. Yeah, I remember that. It was like, I think it was like Storm, like Albert Einstein was Storm. It was weird. Definitely funny. Heart. No, that Margaret Thatcher was balanced or something. The bitch. Margaret Thatcher. Hello, Sanzu. Welcome to the stream. Thomas Edison was Storm because the key with the light experiment. Wasn't that what's his name? Benjamin Franklin? Or am I crazy? Yo, Swift, welcome to the stream. Benjamin Franklin. I'm playing Wizard in Germany, there's no one playing it. If you're on PC, most people on PC just play the, most people on PC play the US servers. The EU servers are kind of dead. Did your game still get stuck on loading screens at times? Very occasionally, yeah. Not like super often, though. One of the old white dudes. So true. Yeah, I think most European players just tend to play on the US servers anyway. Because they tend to be a bit more populated, and I think the EU servers are also behind on updates. Death damage is at 104 with my jewels. Nice, hell yeah. Did you ever run the Nightmare Dungeon? I did the Nightmare Dungeon once and went, nah, I'd rather die. New video seems to be do better quicker than yesterday's vid. Congrats. Yeah, I mean, that happens. The, I expected the Atlantia video to do worse. I just didn't expect it to do that much worse, but I guess I should have. I figured some people would be more interested in whether Atlantia was worth doing, but I guess most people just know that it's not, so they didn't even bother clicking on it. But I kind of expected that, to be honest, when I made it. But I still made it anyway. I mean, to be fair, who the fuck does Atlantia? That's what I'm saying, though. But I figured that a lot of newer players would be interested in whether it's worth doing, but apparently, they're not. But that's okay. I love the Nightmare Dungeon. You're a sick fuck. And I mean that in the nicest way. Yeah, Atlantia Dungeon's definitely not the best. I mean, hey, it's worth probably doing once just so that you can do Dark more. What part do you dislike the most? The maze? Yeah, the maze literally made me want to die. The very last time I drank alcohol was when I did the Nightmare Dungeon like 2 years ago. That shit was ass.
Yes, these now. I require something to wrap around the hilt for a good grip. The hall serves.
Why am I getting summoned by Lydia Greyrose?
Come see me, dear. I have a new spell for you to try out.
Do you? How can I join? I'm just in, what's it called? I'm just in Dworgen. Just show up. Have fun. So you're at least 23? I am, in fact, 23. I only ran that bitch dungeon 2 times. That's what I'm saying. I did it with my friend, and we both like went, no, we're not doing this. Avatar's same stats as Reaver, but easier to farm. It's way easier to farm. Which location are you in? I'm just in Hall of Champions, bro. I'm chilling. Blizzard's level 26, which is insane. It's a bit later than most other schools. Do you have to finish Celestia crafting for Winter Tusk or Dragonspire? It's Celestia crafting. Aeon's like modern day Dragoon, no point in farming in my opinion. Yeah, it's a bit... Yeah. I agree. The only thing about Aeon is that a lot of the bosses I find are a little easier than some gear, like certain gear sets, but it's not like, I don't know. Like Rontaton isn't that bad. Maxine isn't that bad. It's Atavis that kind of sucks, right? Did you do the Nightmare Dungeon on Advanced more or normal? I did it once on normal and I went, nah, I'm never doing this again. Getting Ice Blade level 38 does suck. Do you want to do every side quest? I'm planning on doing most of the side quests in Arc 1 and Arc 2, but I'm definitely not doing every side quest in KROK right now, just because I recently did them, and I've done all the side quests in KROK so many times, I'm just over it. I'm just over it. Yeah, Merciless probably isn't that bad, honestly, right now. I don't know what the drop rate is on it, though. The the diamonds for Dragonspire are killing me. Yeah, that makes sense. The diamonds are rough. Finished Mushu last night, and I'm level 45. Should I be worried about Dragon? Feel like Malastairs to death will be rough. You are currently a higher level than like, if you're not doing side quests, most people will finish at Dragonspire at that level. So you were more than fine going into Dragonspire. Tried to find you. Couldn't find you, though. I'm in Area 1. That might be it. It's possible that's it. I mean, you'll be fine. If you just, like, hit him with a feint, hit him with a convert, call it a day, what's Malastair gonna do? And you're probably gonna be level 50 by the time you get to Malastair anyway. So you're gonna be even higher level, have a 7-pip AoE. And if you can snatch some, like, Dragonspire World Gear from the Bazaar somehow, you're gonna be absolutely more than fine. Just finished Darkmoor gear grind, never again. Yeah, I mean, listen. Everyone right now on console is experiencing what all the PC players experienced 10 years ago when Darkmoor came out. Because it's just so, like, oh my god, when no one knows what they're doing. It's so funny, but it's very headache-inducing. Does incoming heal stat work for death drains? I don't believe so, no. Did you fight Malastair when he had 100k? No, that was before my time in Wiz. Why can't I always draw a card after discarding? I'm genuinely confused. You need to... The only way you can draw a card is if it's a treasure card. Otherwise, you pass around, and then your cards will appear. My friend was asking if she'd get the Dragon gear. She has all of the Zeus gear? Probably. I mean, it is good, to be fair. Is the Malastair gear better than Zeus by a good bit? It is by a lot, yes. The Dragonspire World gear is going to be like 30, probably 20 to 30 more damage higher, and it has a bit of Pierce as well. Not only Darkmoor's a top shitter boss when no one knows what they're doing, it does suck. Is 170 an acceptable percentage for outgoing healing? I think that's like probably the highest you can get in the game, I would guess. Can you buy Zeus gear from the Bazaar? No. Darkmoor is easy when everyone knows what they're doing. That's true. I mean, I feel like every dungeon in this game is easy if you know what you're doing and you have the strats. Are you on crossplay servers? Yeah, of course. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the only one I don't like is the Malice dungeon, because you have to try to navigate a maze with the absolutely dog shit servers. You should not play on cross-platform? Why not? I want to see everyone. No, my ice has 80 resist and 200 damage. You think you can beat Rattlebones? Probably not, man. That shit's cooked. Too powerful. Have they made this into a real trading card game yet? No, they don't have the money for that. I'm the Fire Wizard. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Just pass the entire time? That sucks. See, okay, that's tilting. I don't mind when new people don't know what they're doing with different cheats, but if someone just comes into the fight and just passes constantly, like, obviously if you're getting carried by a high level, whatever, passing is fine. But if you're going into, like, Darkmoor and you're just passing constantly, that sucks. I'm a turtle? Okay. Since when did the console version exist? It came out 1 month ago. Oh shit, my Apple Watch is done charging. Let me put that on. What do you mean he's stun immune? That's absolutely bullcrap. How could he? These console it's like brain rot sometimes. I was helping someone in KROK and they kept using a wand hit on my feints. That's tilting. But yeah, that tends to happen. Man. I hate this. It's like ice. Check that heart rate. Make sure it's nice and cooked. What do you even mean by that? What do you mean by my heart rate's cooked? Alright, but I'll check my heart rate right now. My heart rate is currently elevated. You guys are stressing me out. Gee, my heart rate's actually hella elevated. Shout out to the level 80 storm with 10% damage. That sucks, dude. Steve Jobs bracelet, may he rest in peace. Look what you guys are doing. You guys are stressing me out. Can you even see that? No. You guys can't see that. There you go. Look at that. Wait. I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. See that? That's 100. You guys are stressing me out. My average heart rate's 70. Honestly, playing since 09, always enjoy a fresh playthrough of the game. That's what I'm saying. Well, man, just saw a video from 3 years ago. You lost a lot of weight. Good job. Thank you. $90 was my highest guess. I mean, usually my heart rate is, on average, significantly lower than that. Talking too much, stressing out, man. Could also be that I just got up and then sat back down. Alright, let me use the Ice Forge. Back to General Kaba. Do you get the Novus pet? Get to the Novus pet vendor from porting. Novus has a pet vendor? I know that's not the answer you want to hear, but Novus has a pet vendor? I wonder if console players will ever experience the farming the Kraken for gold. I'm sure someone will. In the main hub? Okay. Yeah, I never knew that Novus, I didn't know Novus had pets. Noah, thoughts on Imperia? Neutral. Not positive, not negative. Don't cook your voice too much, you're gonna sound hoarse in your vids. But nah, I don't, my voice doesn't get that cooked. Gets a bit tired by the end of streams, but not like... Oh boy. Loading screen time. Love that. Back. Time for the, Grand Arena. Have you ever traveled to a country outside the US before? No. Did you fast mostly or just straight gym? I did both. I mean, I didn't fast, but I did eat less calories. Possible we might get the first gold purchasable Mega Snack in Darkmoor? I highly doubt that. Kingsisle absolutely loves the fact that a bunch of people are scammed into buying the Mega Snack Pack. And I don't think they'll ever make a way to possibly prevent people from buying the Mega Snack Pack. Yo, wait. These enemies are myth. I can hit them. This is great. What's the deciding factor for the big progression? I looked in the mirror and I went, damn, bro, I'm fat. And then I was like, well, shit, what if I wasn't? Here I am. Just finished KROK. Gonna start boring Grizzle now. Wish me luck. 07, good luck. Is that the biggest scam in Wiz? Probably. Either that or buying gold in the crown shop. One of the two. What's your favorite subject in school? By far history. Wasn't even close. What's the best way to get mega snacks? Probably by gardening. If you get couch potatoes from farming them in Grizzleheim, or if you later on in like Mirage, they'll drop a ton of evil magma peas. Do some gardening with those. Get mega snacks every time you harvest. Really good. You said what if? Did I? I did. Yeah, you can also do Mirror Lake, but that's like, that's if you want quick and easy ones and you don't want a renewable source of really good mega snacks. Mirage birds have a better drop rate? Yeah. Mirage, you definitely, like, I got a ton of evil magma peas just from questing through Mirage a few times. There's no auto-clicking on console. If you got a turbo controller, there is. Do people still play the Pagoda Midnight Sun? I mean, play it. I'm sure someone out there does. It's fun. It's not currently on console, so no one's done it on console yet, but... Embarrassed to say I bought the Mega Snack Pack? Listen, man, we've all been there before. I've probably bought at least 5 or so Mega Snack Packs in my life. None in the last 10 years, but I definitely have.
Perfect. Now with this, you'll find the Colosseum up ahead. Tell him you...
The Imperial Monkeys can also drop Universal Jewels. Good if you want a min-max. Big true. Aerial jungle moment. Yeah, I mean, I feel like most people have bought a Mega Snack Pack at some point. Obviously, it's not good to, but... I purchased Max Gold on console when it first came out. Not my proudest moment. Rest in peace. That shit's cooked. Yeah, I mean, like, who hasn't bought at least one Mega Snack Pack? Death a good secondary class for Storm? I mean, for sure if you want to do a secondary school. I don't... Oh! Ship of Fools! We love Ship of Fools. I love the spell animation so much. Are the Ravenwood Ranger spells any good? Not really. But the Mega Snack Monday. Every time I hear Ship of Fools, I really want to go play Pirate 101. Every time. Yeah, I think dual schooling can be good. There's no reason to not do it if you want to, but it's kind of like one of those things that there's also no reason to really do it in base PvE either. So I tend to just never really train a secondary school, but you can if you want to. Bought Mega Snacks, and my pet got the stats trait. Hey, listen, to be fair, the Mega Snacks don't dictate what traits you get, unfortunately. How do you even get Ship of Fools on Xbox right now? You have to farm Drowned Dan and Celestia.
You are the new kid on the block? Maybe the block isn't big enough for the both of us. We'll see who stays and who goes. Ah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like for every school you could train up a secondary school if you want to. Like, there's no reason not to. The only one that really doesn't have a reason would be like Death. Like, there's absolutely no reason to train a secondary school in Death, because Death has, like, the best PvE spells anyway. $100 of Mega Snack Packs. Oh my god. That's rough. Pirate 101 console edition? That would be sick. I don't think that they would ever do it. Like, legitimately, I don't think they would ever do it. But if they did, it would be really cool. I love Pirate 101. I have resistance to solo Drown Dan. I'm sure someone will be more than happy to do Drown Dan at some point. Urban, how many times do people ask you what AC means? Because I feel like it's every time you do it. I think at this point, you gotta just stop shortening it to AC. Just type out Advanced Combat, because no one even understands. Every time I read it, I still think you're talking about Assassin's Creed. I can't believe they weakness to me. That sucks. I'll do Drown Dan when I get there? Hell yeah. Sorry, I'm too nerdy for this chat. It's all good. Yeah, I'll probably do some Drown Dan runs at some point if I make a death. He's knowledgeable about air conditioners. That's what I'm saying. Get alt path Wooly? What does it do? Listen, I'm not opposed to doing advanced combat things unless they're shit. You know what I mean? Damn, loading screens are going ham right now. Clears weaknesses and places weaknesses. It fucks over NPCs' Ifrits really well. Okay. It's not letting me leave. Getting gold keys right now is hard. You just gotta quest through, do all the side quests in every world. Call it a day. How many gold keys would you say is common for each player to bring if they intend to farm? Well, if they're a leech, then 0. But it would be polite for every player to have a few. For sure. What's advanced combat? Okay, am I not able to leave? Guys, I need help. I can't leave the Grand Arena. Haha! I'm free. So advanced combat is like it's just cards that have more effects on them. So like yeah, like you'd clear weaknesses and
Did I say the sun?
you know, in that case for Woolly Mammoth you'd clear weaknesses, which would be cool. I would say for a lot of spells, the effect just isn't really worth it that much. But like some of them could be cool. I purchased the battle pass 15 times for gold keys. That sounds insane. I don't even think the Scroll of Fortune isn't on console yet, is it? Like Gambits? Yeah, Gambits. I also like Snow Angel's alt path as a single target that does 1,000 damage with epic. That sounds cool. What okay, wait, let me look at Snow Angel Wizard101. What's the path looking like? I've never seen this. Verify you're a human. I am in fact a human. Okay, so it splits. It's a split target, but you can cast it on one. Okay. I mean, that's not that bad, to be honest. If it just does 700 damage, I mean, like, it's not horrible, right? They have a PvP pass in the duel arena? Crazy. The Spellement's path thingy, so true. 1,000 damage to one target? Yeah. Welcome to the stream, Noah. Thanks for joining. I'm happy to be here, man. Stun the fuck out of this guy. Just got the Marleybone cart plus 50 speed for 7k crowns. That's not horrible. It's probably one of the best mounts you can buy in the crown shop. I'm really annoying about Snow Angel and Woolly's alt pass since they're annoying. Listen, man, I'll train them just for you. Do you get Snow Angel spell elements from questing? Ain't it 62% speed on console? No, that's a visual glitch. It's only 50.
Not bad, not bad.
I'm so sad. I turned around and saw that guy, and I don't know if you guys saw me freeze there. I went like, uh-oh. And then he didn't drag me, so I thought I was fine, but then he dragged me. Is Waterworks better or Winter Tusk Crafted? Waterworks is definitely absolutely better. But Winter Tusk Crafted is good if you have the reagents to craft it already. Hello, hello, Azakin. Asa Skin. Do you purchase the yearly sub? I purchased a month of membership and then the Arc 1 pass, and we'll see how that goes. I purchased the Arc 1 pass day 1, and then mine didn't work. Ass skin. Wow. Noah, how was your day? You good? I'm doing great, Finn. I hope your day's been good. The helm for Winter Tusk is better just because the 45 blade. Yeah, the hat's not bad. I saw a deal for the yearly sub, which is why I asked. I mean, if you want to buy the yearly, a year of membership for like a deal, that wouldn't be horrible for sure. If you think you're gonna play the game for a year, that is. Honestly, I might buy that for console. Thinking about it, it probably wouldn't be that bad if I plan on actually playing for a while. Is the Arc 1 pass across all wizards or just one? It's all wizards. Waterworks is generally better, minus the myth. Winter Tusk myth is almost equal to Waterworks. Yeah, I think it's like specifically the myth boots for Winter Tusk Crafted are like definitely just flat out better than Waterworks. Or like basically equal. Bygone works though? Yeah, you can't just do Bygone if you want. I mean, that's not on console yet though, so if you're on console, you can't do Bygone. I lied. Purchased the Arc 1 pass and then got annoyed with my backpack space and not having Grizzleheim. Yeah, that does suck. That does in fact suck. But if you waste more money on backpack expansion elixirs, it's an option. When did they take away the AoE effect? It's now instant. Usually everyone got a scene from it. Oh, okay. For multi-target spells, that update was like 3 years ago, I think. It was a while ago. It was like 2020. It was a while, yeah. You gonna do Winter Tusk? If I do, I'm gonna get carried through it for sure. Noah, you did a video on it? Yeah, I definitely did do a video on it when that happened. I can look for it. It was probably early into my YouTubing. Let me see. Scrolling a little more. Actually, I have no idea how would I even find this? I have no idea what the video would even be called. Yo, why do these spell tier list videos have 8,000 views each? Who the hell watched these? This is shit, bro. Nah, I can't find it. I'm lost. Oh no, I found it. I found it. 13 second video called Shake. April 6th of 2021. I found it. I have 115k crowns. I bought them a couple years ago. Just came back to the game for the free weekend. Hell yeah. Earthquake still is one at a time, right? Yes. Is Heartsteel the best Athame for Arc 1? Pretty much. Best Athame up until you can get damage Athames. Noah! Yeah, that's me. Welcome to the stream, welcome to the stream. Gotta remake those spell tier lists now? Bro, I don't know. That shit's hella slop content. Old Cthulhu took like 10 hours? It did.
Not bad. Okay.
No, if you ever make an ice card tier list again, I'm gonna be so fucking annoying about it. Probably not. Again, that's hella slop content. The CEO of Ice. That's a crazy title to have. Noah, do you know the Darkhound Death Pet? Absolutely not, I don't. OMG, I made it to my first live. Welcome, Emma, welcome. Let me look it up. Let me look it up. A blade and a faint card. That's not bad. That ain't bad. That's so many Sandstalkers. But we have a Meteor Strike, the GOAT. Just hatch it after 7 tries? Hell yeah. My hair's a little bit of a mess right now, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's usually a mess, but usually I don't dry it with a headset on. But I took a shower before this stream after working out, and it's a little bit of a mess. I'm gonna have triple feint with the jewel pet? Hell yeah. Triple feint is just goated. I was, on PC, I was questing up a death. Or, like, I have a death wizard. And, I got a Dworgen's Havoc Hood. And I was, like, soloing on, I was soloing one of the Azteca bosses. And I just, like, tripled. At least you got hair, though. So true. Trying to get Deer Knight as an early wizard is not working very well. Good luck. I believe. Believe. What are you trying to complete today? I got time. Today we're just going through KROK. Finishing KROK today. No other plans. We'll see. Daddy Faker won. So true. Faker with his 6th title. You're like almost 2/3 done with the KROK, if I recall. Yeah, pretty much. Got Vault of Ice, Emperor's Retreat, and then the Tomb of the Storms, which is like basically just a single street, technically, of fights, I would say. Death Knight Jewel at 25, best way. If you watch my how to get a AoE on Life and Death early video that I made about 10 months ago, I have, there's a guide on it. Basically, you need to be an adept crafter and you spam the crafting thing.
Excellent. Look out.
It's not the end of the world if you rock a bald head. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. If I went bald, I would cry. And also just wear a hat all the time. I would not be able to pull off bald. I really don't like KROK. The problem is with KROK for me is when they updated the graphics, it took away like so much of the nostalgia for me. So now it's just like they took away the only thing that was keeping KROK like good in my head, and now it's just kind of like, well shit, I don't want to do it. I don't want to be here. Of the first wizard of an account grinds everything to help out future wizards. True, true. Yeah, I've also done KROK like 5 billion times. That is also my problem with it. I can't believe he's stun immune. The fuck? Honestly, I probably will do all the side quests in Chrysalis just for fun. It's a bar on Travis's name? What do you mean the bar? Oh, this? This is for Shadow Pips. You unlock that in... you unlock that in Chrysalis. Honestly, graphics don't really look that great. It just looks like they upscale the graphics and anti-alias the hell out of it. I mean, the graphics are just... They look like, I mean, they look like the rest of the new Wizard101 graphics, which are, like, a little over the top. And they look decent enough, but, like, I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably do a lot of the side quests in, like, the Arc 2 worlds. Because I haven't been to Arc 2 in a long time. I'm kind of excited for it. I wish KROK had more outdoor areas. That would be cool. But then again, the outside of KROK used to look really ugly. Which is probably why they didn't have it before. Think Selenopolis looks better versus New KROK, though? It definitely does. I mean, Selenopolis looks very good, to be honest. Like, it looks really nice. The nighttime aesthetic's really cool, too. Do you think Ice School's worth using? It's just almost everyone says don't do it, but I really like how the spells look. I think that... I personally think that there's no bad school in Wizard 101, and very specifically, Ice is only really bad, quote-unquote, in the beginning. Ice is really annoying to get through the first 2 arcs with, but later on, it's just as good as every other school. Like, Arc 3 and Arc 4, Ice is really good. So if you want to go for an Ice Wizard, go for an Ice Wizard. Don't let anyone tell you to not do it. Brings back nightmares. Old KROK was terrible. Old KROK did make the eyes bleed, but it was very nostalgic. I've read the new shadow changes for Darkmoor are going to make non-AoE spells better to use while leveling. I don't really know anything about the new changes. I'll be honest, I haven't looked at any of the Darkmoor stuff or done the thing, like the test round. Usually I just wait for the actual update to come out itself.
I'll get a tenure ready while you take on some suckery.
Dude, this game on console's been addictive, feels so much populated during questing. Yes, that is true. Easton. It's my goat right there. KROK is bottom 5 maps IMO. It's just so boring. The characters are interesting though. Yeah, but KROK is probably one of my least favorite looking worlds now. I don't know. The problem is that usually I like desert worlds, but like I just like Mirage way better than I like Chrysalis. Or Chrysalis. Krokotopia. Non-Shadow Snowball Barrage is just slightly worse Tempest, so I'm happy. I did see that one. So that's pretty cool. Oh boy, they're all still alive. I'm gonna stun him. I've been playing for ages, but this is my first playthrough. This is my first playthrough on Ice. Is it gonna be worth it, or should I focus on my fire? Do whatever you would prefer. Do whatever you think is cool. Both are fun. Hope to let bosses be stunned in a future update. That would be cool. Noah, who drops Deer Knight? Please remind me. The only boss that currently drops Deer Knight is the Lambent Fire boss in Avalon and the Crystal Caverns. Unfortunately, you can't really get Deer Knight that early anymore. Unless you get like an item card. It's the only real way to do it. They massacred the shadow hits. Yeah, I'm not really sure too much about it. I'll see when the update comes out. I'll probably go over everything once it comes out in videos and stuff too. For casual PvP, if PvE, yeah. Well, that does tend to be that tends to be how it works. The Kingsdale doesn't really care about casual PvE players anymore, and they haven't for a while. Is gold keys only useful for death and life wizards? Technically, yes. Those are the only two that would really want to use them for spells. Guy ruining Lore Master was a big L. I do agree. I think it's really stupid that they removed the spells from Lore Master. I get why they did it with the gold key bosses, but I just think it's so dumb because it means that, like, one of the most nostalgic things back in the day was, you know, questing with, like, or, like, going in with 4 different people, farming Lore Master, having a good time. Like, I remember the holidays, like, going into Lore Master. I mean, you can still farm holiday spells from Lore Master, but it's just not there anymore. Alas. Fucker and fucker RNG. To be fair, it is easier to get the spells now from gold key bosses, which is good. But it does feel like there's like a key part of nostalgia that's just gone now in regards to that. Once I hit level 22, I gotta get faint so I can start fainting things. OMG, my first stream, so happy I managed to catch it. Welcome to the stream. Spell and farming is so much better. I think it's just nostalgia. I mean, I just don't see why they can't do both. You know what I mean? Like, why couldn't they just leave the spells on Lore Master as drops and then add the spell elements to key bosses? Just feels a little dumb. Faint's 22. Faint is in fact 22. I thought item card blades were supposed to stack with normal blades. They are. An item card blade and a faint and a regular blade should stack completely individually. I'm gonna hit this guy with a knife. Get wrecked. Best wooden key boss? I don't even know what wooden key bosses there are in Wizard101. Let me look. Used to unlock the Temple Phantom. Contains a chest in Zigzag. A chest in that. Pagoda of Harmony. For a chest. Raw, Roberto, Sapodi, and the State Wing. Okay, so basically there isn't many wooden key things, to be honest. Probably Raw, though, yeah. I mean, Raw drops mounts semi-frequently. So I would maybe go for Raw if you're looking for, like, a mount. But otherwise, wooden keys aren't the best in the world. Either that or, like, if you're a balance, you can get the... If you're a balance, you can get the Faint Amulet from the Temple Phantom in the Pagoda of Harmony in Kemalung Village. What's the most inspiring comment you've received from a viewer? I don't even know. I can't say I've ever, like, had a life-changing comment from a viewer. I mean, I obviously, when I was losing weight, every time people noticed my weight loss, that was very... I wouldn't say it was inspiring, but it was fulfilling, and it kept me going. Maybe it's a bug. I got the amulet from the bazaar, but it's not stacking with my normal 35 blade. That's very strange. It should. Billy the Cutter for Dapper Corgi Pet is a wooden key. Is it? I thought Billy the Cutter was a stone key, but fair enough. By the way, is Reindeer Knight even halfway decent? Blizzard so boring to me? It's okay. I would say it's the problem is it's really not that good. It's not horrible. It's just like Blizzard is fine. I don't know. These loading screens on PC are gonna crash out. Holy shit. Yeah, the loading screens are rough right now. I have all the Senator's gear. Would it be beneficial to try to get the Zeus gear? I mean, that's up to you and how much time you want to spend. If you want to, you can very easily get through up until like the next gear set with only Senator's gear right now. You can totally get up to level 50 with only Senator's gear. Let me see. Billy the Cutter, what does he drop? Does he drop anything particularly useful? He drops some rings that give damage. That's cool. And I guess he drops the Dapper Corgi, and that's about it. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, you could use your wooden keys on Billy the Cutter. I don't think it's, like, anything particularly good, but How do you handle stress and maintain mental health? Not very well. Not very well. I just try to keep myself positive. Like, I don't do things that stress me out too much. I avoid that. I have fun with life. You know what I mean? How long have you been playing Wizard101? I started in 2011. Stacks just fine with that Weave Stormblade. Interesting. That's weird. Usually item card blades can fully stack. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Still on death, just kept questing until League World final started. End up finishing Mushu? Bro. That's degen as hell. Do you do more lifting or cardio, Noah? I do more cardio. But I do lifting occasionally. I would think that I'm decent. I'm decently enough strength-wise. But I tend to be more of a cardio guy, for sure.
You lean it.
Shellick the Wise. Swear Riot takes years to start Worlds. Riot takes years to start everything. Olympus on my ice was the biggest disappointment ever. I could imagine. Like running or Stairmaster or something. I do a lot of running and I do a lot of dancing. Favorite book or movie? Probably Star Wars. Do you have a Discord? Yeah, my Discord server is in the description of every video. Just a warning though, for any of you that join my Discord, because I get this a lot. If you send me a friend request, I'm probably not going to accept it. Just letting you know. I don't tend to accept friend requests. But I will respond to you in my in the comments in the server. Dapper Core gives +8 energy, so great for an energy pet? Hell yeah. How's the arena going so far? I'm done with the arena. You hit the clubs dancing? No. No. Dancing is hella good cardio. I'm back. My YouTube crashed. Welcome back. Stop playing League. It was so toxic. I get that, man. Every day I try to will myself to quit Valorant, and every day I fail. But I am getting better. I'm playing it less now. What's a dream you have outside of YouTube? I don't even know. Just be happy. Live life to the fullest extent. Stop 2, but I still watch pro play. I think that's the play, honestly. Do I recall you saying in a video you use Just Dance for cardio sometimes? Because I used to do the same thing? Yes. That's basically what I do. Get that beetle? I did not get the quest. I should have, but I didn't. It's okay.
My heart, glad welcome.
I do tend to, I try to Just Dance every day. Shit's fun. Bored of Grizz already. It happens. Such as breakdancing? No, I can't breakdance, bro. I'm not that good. No, I tend to, I'm not like I don't dance. I do a lot of like dance workouts, like from YouTube, or I'll do Just Dance. Share something people don't know about you? Fuck, I don't know. I mean, this is something that some people won't know. Some of you who haven't been here for a long time won't know this. If you're like a deep cut viewer, you might know this. My mouth is a very sensitive place. That started off so weird. I'm very sensitive. Like, I have sensory issues. And I very much hate cold drinks, so I drink all of my drinks room temperature. Yeah, okay, listen, that was bad phrasing. Bad phrasing. Don't pause that. Don't pause that. We move on. You know, how's your weekend been going? I've been watching you for a while now. It's been going great. And thank you. Don't quote that. Wait, okay, why did you send that message 4 times? Don't send that, don't spam messages. I didn't even notice you spammed that 4 times. That's cringe. Why is Chrysalis so long? Who knows? Would have totally clipped that on Twitch. Well, good thing nobody knows how to clip on YouTube. Mods, ban that guy? Nah, I'm not gonna ban someone. Well, no, I would ban someone if they were too weird, but... Spamming shit? That's cringe. Favorite meal to cook or eat? This is like interrogation hour right now. I don't know. I just like, I like basically anything with chicken in it. Your video's been carrying me through Wizard101 console. Go to channel. Thank you, Andy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the reason why Chrysalis is so long is because it was released in 2 parts. So it's like, it's 277 quests, but it was technically more like 2 worlds with like 100 quests each. But it does suck. It is super long. Motivates me? I really am being interrogated right now. I don't know. Playing Wiz PC while watching play Wiz console, your vibes are immaculate. Thank you. That's what I'm here for. I enjoy this streams quite a bit. Crossing my myth right now, level 58, pretty close to Waterworks. I'm in Celestia right now. Hell yeah. We're getting there. Strongly dislike the Vault device. It does kind of suck. What keeps you playing this game? Nostalgia, addiction. Best and worst school on console? I mean, that's kind of like an opinion one. Because I feel like most of the schools are decent late game. Best school's probably Death. Worst school, maybe Ice early game. Late game would probably be more like a balance, maybe. At the end of the day, we all enjoy the funny little card game. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I mean, balance is probably one of the worst. It's just it's a bit unfortunate. Do you think Storm is weak in the early game? I think in a group setting, it is probably the strongest school. Solo, it can be a little difficult if you don't really know what you're doing. I mean, hell, even if you do know what you're doing, it is definitely like a high risk, high reward type thing. Myth is pretty good, yeah. Myth is fun. It's decent. All I gotta do is farm Zeus gear before Dragonspire. So I'm big chilling while you catch up. Also, Storm's difficult until you get to Zeus for sure without the 100% accuracy temp card pet spell. Yeah. Rank All School Endgame PvP Edition. You guys should surely know by now that I hate PvP. Also, you killed the Defender of the Fang while I wasn't here. That's toxic. Luckily, it's not needed for the quest. If it was needed for the quest, I'd be hella tilted right now. Currently viewing this stream on my television. I'm on a TV? I'm on TV. That's crazy. I have like 15 training points unused. I'm a level 53 Death Wiz. Any good utilities I should get? I have a video on every spell that's worth training in the game. I made it like 2 weeks ago. Reshuffle's a good one, yeah. Spirit Blade, yeah. That video has it basically has everything you should need. It's a fun fact about you. Man, Finn really wants to know everything there is to know about me. I don't know. Looking around, I'm a big Pokemon fan. Got my stack of Pokemon games right here. There you go. I like Pokemon. Charizard sucks. Hard agree. Please don't tell me you bought the new one. Of course I did. Right here. one of the funnest Pokemon games of all time. So I guess save it for my myth of training points. Is it worth it? If you want to. If you're struggling and you want to heal yourself, sure. What does Pot of Greed do? With Pot of Greed, it allows me to draw cards. Cedar's pretty overrated, to be honest. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, don't be weird, Swift. I will kill you. Listen, I'm just saying, chat, the bigger my audience get, the more I'm realizing that some of you are weird, and I'm just telling you guys, if you're too weird, I won't hesitate. You will die. There will be no second chances. Just got a card called Blue Eyes White Dragon. What do I do? Summon that shit, bro. Do I have to be a little weird to play this game? I mean, yeah, a little weird, but you don't have to come into my chat and be weird. That's cringe. There's been, like... I've seen, like, at least 10 weird comments today. Define weird in your term. Anything, like, sexual related is a bit weird. That's not the vibe of this stream. Like, jokes are fine. Also, like, wanting to know a ton about me is a little weird. Like, I don't mind, like, general things, but, like, personal things are weird. Do you play Pokemon Showdown? Not a ton. I'm not super into, against other people. I'm sure I could, and I've played it before, but I'm, like... I'm more into just making a bunch of things. Like, making a bunch of Pokemon. Shiny hunting and shit. How do you explain this game to a friend that has zero idea what this game is? I don't know, but it feels so awkward. I have no idea, man. Proud of you for losing all the weight. I have fast metabolism. If I didn't, I'd be lazy. Thank you. Appreciate that. You buy any Pokemon cards? No, I'm not into that. Waste of money. Real wizarding hours? Hell yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but it's creature spells. Yeah, I guess it is like Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit.
Just as I expect, KROK.
I don't know, it... I just stare them down till they left? That's crazy. I don't know, like, have they ever played any other video games? You could, like, put it into other... Compare it to other... Sorry, that window's freaking out. I mean, it's just like a classic RPG type game, right? Listen, I don't mind a little bit of horny chat, but when it gets too much and it's too weird, don't be weird. That shit's weird. Faint? Hell yeah. Ever tried Magic the Gathering? I'm not that into, like, tabletop card games. Gonna ask this yesterday. Favorite book? Fuck, I don't even know. What is my favorite book? I read a ton as a kid. Not so much anymore. I mean, I like the Percy Jackson series a lot. Manga better than books? I did read probably more manga than books.
So, only you can replay this dungeon.
Do you read Warriors? Doesn't sound familiar.
Unique loot, but only if you survive.
Bested by a mere student wizard. Oh, the shame I
You excited for
brought to my
Thanksgiving?
family name.
I like Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving foods are sick. Ham's always good. How do I get gold skeleton keys? The main ways are either doing daily quests or finishing all of the side quests in a world. If you finish all the side quests in the world, you'll get the badge for the world. I don't think I actually Okay, I didn't finish all the side quests, but if you finish all the side quests, you get the badge and you can redeem a gold key. Waterworks gear worth getting in every class? Pretty much, I'd say, yeah. I got a bit distracted. I didn't make it to the battle in time. Here I am. Awesome. Other games teach you how to build a deck? Yeah, I mean... I definitely like... The biggest issue for newer players is that they don't know how to deck build and Wiz. So if they're not prepared for that, they would be a bit problematic. Old Town Drains gives a key, I think. Yeah, I mean it gives like 1. Checks the balance doesn't really get accuracy for Waterworks. Yeah, but Power Pip is good too. Are you on console 100% of the time now? No, absolutely not. I'm still on PC more than console. Waterworks is goated for every school. Zigzag gives more damage though. Zigzag is technically on paper better, but I feel like it's just one of those things where it's like it's kind of a low drop rate item and a lot less people do Zigzag, and there's also no respawn glitch for Zigzag, so like it's better, but like getting it is a little bit harder. Min-maxing and farming for minimal upgrades? Yeah, basically. Zigzag, it's a level 60 dungeon. You go to Alhaz Red to unlock it. Okay, I'm gonna assume, Legends, you meant what school do I find the most fun? I'm gonna assume that's what you meant. Personally, I found Death to be really fun, despite it being kind of easy. It's just the school I like the playstyle of the most. But otherwise, Fire is a pretty fun school. Just do Zigzag for the XP and lore implication with Burst Breeze? Yeah. XP is good, for sure. Went through Mushu with 8 damage with no wand equipped on Death. That's kind of crazy. Is the game enjoyable on console? Been wanting that for my Switch. I think it's really enjoyable right now. With all the new players playing it, it's very fun. It's not out on Switch yet, but I'm sure it'll be fun once the Switch edition drops, and there'll be another new generation playing it.
Wizard.
Honestly, the Switch would probably boost the audience quite a bit, I would imagine. Gonna play it while I do my treadmill? Hell yeah. Question, do you think it's more worth it to buy a gauntlet outright or buy packs for the ingredients to craft it? Definitely to just buy it outright. Like, you might be able to get it in packs before that, but I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, Myth isn't very popular for sure. When do you think they'll be adding the Ship of Fools pack? I couldn't even tell you, man. I have no in on King's Isle. Will Switch have crossplay? I mean, I couldn't tell you, but I would imagine it would, yeah. Fighting life enemies with their death shield is so annoying. It is. Definitely want to bring like a wand spell or something. But a wand casting feels good. It is kind of cool. You do that whole like smack the air animation thing. It's pretty unique. Yeah, I actually want to get some more of the gauntlets. Because I don't do... I don't have all of them. I want like the Fantastic Voyage one, because I've never done that one. And like Winter Vein and stuff. But I don't have them on PC. I think that every Christmas, King's Isle tends to bring back like the bundles. So I might buy them during Christmas time. But Some of those gauntlets are fun. I kind of hope they come to console at some point. Fighting cheating bosses a top 5 annoying experience. It is quite annoying, yes. Yeah, bundles aren't on console yet. I'm sure they will be eventually, though. Surely, right? The Dragonspire amulet doesn't stack with a trained blade. That is very strange. Very strange that that specifically would be the case. Cheating bosses are a fun puzzle to solve. See, I disagree. I mean, okay, it depends on what the cheat is. Some cheating bosses, yes. Oh, some cheating bosses, absolutely not. The ones that have, like, the really obscure cheats, like anything in, like, the catacombs, it's just, that's just abysmal. Like, solving it without looking it up would just be the worst. Yeah, Winterbane's gonna be fun once it releases. Would you ever challenge yourself and do solo Darkmoor? I would sooner die. No. Just bought Liches and Legends one, and it's super fun and replayable. I want to do the Forbidden Library one though. Yeah. I have the Forbidden Library. It's pretty fun. They added the Botanical Garden House to the Crown Shop on console. I did see that. Behold. KROK Snake Tree.
Passed the test. You must be the gatekeeper.
I must be the gatekeeper. Simply must be. Solo with Life Wallaroo Henchman is doable? For what? Do Xmas packs still drop the 2-person snow tree? I'm sure they do. Is this the living one? I think it's the living one. Is it not the living one? Did I misremember this puzzle? I thought it was the living things shine bright. Is it not that? I guess not. Oh wait, no, I immediately forgot the puzzle. The puzzle was in the last room. You guys must be looking at me like I'm stupid. I am stupid. I immediately forgot it. I was doing a different puzzle. What puzzle was that? That was a puzzle in like the trial of the what's it called? I was doing a puzzle in the Temple of Storms. I grabbed Botanical Gardens. It looks cool as fuck. It's definitely a cool dungeon. It's ironic that every time I come back to this game, it's Halloween time, but I never stay around for the holiday celebrations. It's always fun. Wait, Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Anyone know if Botanical Gardens House gives Celestial Wolf and fishing on console? I don't know. Botanical Gardens a dungeon? No, it's a house. I'm not sure. Does it? I mean, Botanical Gardens Wizard101. Let me see. Does it on PC? Because I imagine if it does on PC, then it probably does on console too. Okay, yeah, I mean, it can be obtained from fishing there, I'm sure. When did you first play Wizard101? I first played Wizard101 in November of 2011. Have you played a game called Toontown that's very similar to Wizard101? I never actually played Toontown, unfortunately. My best friend played it a lot as a kid, but I never, for some reason, I never got into it. When I was a kid, I was much more into, like, Club Penguin. I just played Club Penguin constantly. Worth it to do the minions since I'm questing on my myth? I mean, you can summon minions. You can summon minions. Favorite house? Probably the Winterwind Palace or the Darkmoor Manor, maybe? Did you have the Puffaloaf washing machine? That doesn't ring any bells, actually. I remember when when I was a kid, I played mainly from like 2008 up to like 2013, I think, was like the main time I played. And I just spammed like Aqua Grabber and ice fishing and EPF missions. Did you ever play Tetris? The game Tetris. No, not often. I've played Tetris. Why do I have a crown? What's that? Online currency? I don't know. I don't even know how they add text chat. It does sound like it would be a nightmare. I'm not sure.
You can.
Yeah, if they were to do something, they would have to do some kind of like party chat, but I just don't know how that would work with how the game is targeted towards children. Not sure. Is there another amulet I can get at level 60 that gives a death blade? Off the top of my head, I'm not sure, honestly. How old do you know? I'm 23. Yeah, Wizard101 voice chat, it just sounds like it would be a nightmare. I get why King's Isle wouldn't really want to. You'd have to do some kind of, like, proof of age first, I think. Shango amulets give blades at 60? Okay. You speedrunning through Marleybone as well? How long has it been? An hour and 40 minutes. Probably gonna finish KROK in 2. Do I really want to start Marleybone today? I kind of don't want to be honest. What level am I? 22? Not sure. Not sure.
You have not come to bask in my glory.
Okay, calm down,
you must
brother.
be punished.
Happy belated birthday. What's your schedule on going live? I don't have a specific set schedule. I kind of like... I'll tend to do weekend streams more. And, I can boost you if you want when you get to Marley. I mean, I could do Marleybone today. Why not? I tend to go live on weekends, usually around 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That would be when I tend to go live. Some days I'll stream, some days I won't. I might do a week stream at some point. Just really depends on what I'm feeling. It's not like a set schedule thing. Just stream whenever I feel like it, you know what I mean? Marley's such a drain. Marleybone only takes like 2 hours. It'll be fine. You ready for the Darkmoor update? I'm excited for the Darkmoor update. Technically, I'm actually not ready. I got my myth through Selenopolis, but I didn't get my death through Selenopolis, so I still need to do that. I want to do that before it comes out real quick. When is the Darkmoor update? Probably next week, I would guess. If not, then the week after for sure. The test realm closed last week, which means it'll probably drop soon. Hoping it drops tomorrow. I don't know if it would be tomorrow, but I would guess sometime this week. Usually, I don't think that King's Isle usually drops things on Mondays. I would guess that if it is this week, it'll be like a Thursday or a Friday. Some of the side quests in Marleybone make me want to break my fingers. Rest in peace. Wednesday is usually it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You must be mad
Yo!
to challenge someone as great as
I got here a second too late. He's gone. He's dead. King Shemet Jezeret's just gone. Yeah, I'm really excited to do Darkmoor. I'll probably, probably make a few videos about it. Record me doing it, maybe make a video out of that. Heard it was 6 months away. Was that false? Just wondering. Yeah, it should be. It should be coming out this month for sure. On console, it's probably a few months away. On console, it's not coming out for a little bit. But on PC, it's coming out, like, definitely this month, for sure. November. Yeah, I'm very excited for Darkmoor. I mean, obviously the vibes of Darkmoor are just amazing. It's gonna be sick. Gonna be quite the fun world, methinks. Yeah, okay, yeah, I mean, right now console's a bit behind. Have you been in Germany before? No. I haven't been outside of my little space in the world. Ghost of Krokotep. I'm not gonna lie, this section of KROK is so boring. The last, like, half of KROK is just one of the most boring experiences in all of Wiz, I'm not gonna lie. At least the Tomb of the Storms is short. Isn't console 2 updates behind or something like that? I think it's exactly 2, yes. I was watching Blaze Lifehammer when he was streaming it for Darkmoor. Looks nice and like the new spells. I saw the new spells. The new spells do look cool. I haven't seen anything else about it, though. I usually try to avoid all spoilers about new stuff until I do it myself. So like when like Pokemon leaks come out, I always try to avoid those too. I was about to say, KROK is just kind of boring, not gonna lie. It is just kind of boring. It'll probably get better once we get to Marleybone. I'm like full degen posture right now. I was just like leaning full back or full forward. New storm spell was a miss for me. Honestly I don't remember it. I looked at them like a month ago.
You will test your might against me, and you will fail. Why even try?
This guy's so dramatic. Calm down. Prince Makai. Tips hat. I don't know how many side quests I'll do. Maybe I'll do like, if I finish Marleybone this stream, maybe next stream I'll do like Marleybone side quests or something. I'd rather some new AoE spells. We just got new AoE spells, bro. Bro's greedy out here. We just got him in like Wallaroo. A door has opened. You don't say. Why is a door open 4 times? Calm down, man. Big greedy, maximum greed. Biblical levels of greed.
It would be quicker if you just admitted defeat now.
Calm down. All of these KROK bosses are so aggro. I don't know if anyone's noticed that, but they're all just like, I'm gonna murder you. What are your thoughts on the new shadow system this update? I have not seen it. I haven't seen it whatsoever, so I couldn't tell you. Any amulets for level 40-ish fire wizards? Amulets just suck Arc 1? Amulets do kind of just suck Arc 1. I find that really the amulets don't start getting good until the Jewel of the Faint at level 50, and then you can start Faint stacking. Like how they changed Orthrus? Yeah, Orthrus is, new Orthrus is pretty sick. Frank Ocean himself is in the chat. Hello, Frank Ocean. Real Frank Ocean? Other people are like, my ancestors were buried in the wrong tomb. Could you retrieve it? The side quests in this, yeah, in the Tomb of the Storms do kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie. Someone got dragged. Shame them. Doing this instead of dropping the album. Understood. Understood. You know, this might be crazy. This is gonna sound crazy. I don't think I've ever heard a Frank Ocean song in my life. I don't know anything about any of them. You know, these songs have like 1 billion streams. That has almost 2 billion streams. I don't think I've heard any of these in my life. You're missing out. I'm sorry. Will Jewel the Fan stack with other item card fans if they have a different value? What genre is Frank Ocean? Because listen, you guys need to understand I don't tend to listen to much modern music. I only listen to like modern alternative. R&B and avant-garde shit, yeah, I don't really like. That's not my vibe. It's not a genre, it's just good. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna say it's bad. I wouldn't say any music is bad. There's just, you know, stuff I listen to more than others. What are some artists? I can look at my last FM scrobbles. Let me give you guys my top 5 of the last year. My top 5 of the last year are Water Parks, Mayday Parade, Hot Milk, Dance Gavin Dance, Crown the Empire, Green Day, Bring Me the Horizon, and Honey Revenge. That was my top 8, sorry. I said top 5, I meant top 8. What's your last FM? It's literally just it's just Kaiser Noah. This might surprise you, but it's just Kaiser Noah. This guy knows Ball? Of course I know Ball. Green Day mentioned? Hell yeah. So I'm weird because basically how I kind of went through music, right, is I started listening to pop when I was a kid. Then I got into heavier stuff. Or actually, I got mainly into Green Day. Then I got into like metal. Then I got into like heavier metal, like I got into like new metal and metalcore and deathcore and that shit. Then I kind of went out of metal towards pop again. Started listening to alternative, and I kind of like floated around. So my playlist has like 1,000 songs in it on Spotify, and it is just a mess of genres, like an absolute mess. I don't listen to like a specific genre, I just listen to whatever I'm feeling like in the moment. Like the music of Juice WRLD, I can't say I've listened to any Juice WRLD. I would say that like any rap is definitely the least listened to genre for me. My all-time artists, that was the last year. My all-time artists are like Bring Me, Water Parks, Green Day. I have Fall Out Boy in there. Crown the Empire, Pierce the Veil, My Chem. A lot of emo shit. That type of stuff. Listening to metalcore while playing Wizard101 would be a particular vibe. I mean, I definitely have listened to metalcore while playing Wiz. That's definitely something I've done in the past. Went to a Bring Me the Horizon concert a couple years back. That's sick. Unfortunately, I haven't been to many concerts in my life. I've been to 2 Green Day concerts and a Pierce the Veil concert. Like Green Day ska punk stuff. Listen to Jeff Rosenstock album Helmo, trust me. I might give it a look. Do you like R&B music? Not it's not tend to be the genre I listen to.
At my right to try the test of strength. See if you can defeat the son of Storm.
Listen, my Green Day is a weird experience because my favorite Green Day albums tend to be certainly interesting ones. I would probably kill the average Green Day fan if they knew that my favorite Green Day album was Dose. They would probably die. But I don't know what to tell you, man. You can tell Frank Ocean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, recently I've been listening to like a ton of Water Parks and like Honey Revenge. That's kind of my vibe recently. Hot Milk is great. Thoughts on Tyler the Creator? Don't think I've ever listened to a Tyler the Creator song. You're gonna farm Zeus gear? I'm not sure. I'll probably do the dungeon a few times. We'll see. Sempiternal's a masterpiece. You can't tell me otherwise. Very true. Not gonna lie though, There Is a Hell is absolutely my favorite album of all time. And it tops Sempiternal for me. What's your favorite Pokemon top 3? Chandelure, Ceruledge, and then Glaceon. Early bringing the highest and hard as fuck. That's what I'm saying. See, I'm one of the rare Bring Me fans where I just like all of Bring Me stuff. Like, a lot of Bring Me fans tend to be divided into like new or early, but I just like all of it. It's just all really good. Favorite Wiz School? Probably Death. Don't like their newest album, but other than that, I vibe with it all. That surprises me. If you vibe with it all, I'm surprised that like their new album isn't your shit. Because I feel like their new album is like their perfected craft of everything that they've done. Ambient music enjoyers?
Things that live must shine.
Certainly an interesting one.
Those things that do not live must remain dark.
Everyone listen to Mick Miller? I don't think so.
The sun sleeps till dawn.
Top 3 is Flareon, Greninja, and Pikachu? I see. Greninja's based. Asking Alexandria was great for me back in the day. One of my all-time favorite metalcore songs is, Fuck, what's that song called? It's been so long since I've heard it. Dear Insanity? I used to listen to it a lot back in the day. Dear Insanity is so good. You asking Alexandria's buns though? Yeah, asking Alexandria's a little
much better.
Nowadays. Can my first power pip auto change into a death pip? No. How it works is if you start with a power pip, that will be a death pip, but the pip that you start with like from your wand will always be a regular power pip. Like speed the most? Hell yeah. Don't know about top 3, but my favorite Skarmory, that's based. Based Skarmory pick. The Limousine and Dig It, I didn't really like it, I'm not gonna lie. All the good songs came out before the album did, like Amen. Wait, well, if you said all the good songs came out, then that means like a third of the album is good, no? There was like 6 or 7 singles, and the album's like 16 songs. Is the Great One beatable solo? I mean, probably, but it probably won't be very fun. Minecraft soundtrack sounds like nostalgia if it was music instead of a word. That's what I'm saying. Okay, why did 2 people just say 6-7? Did I say 6-7? Did I do that again? I hate myself. Yes. I don't understand how I keep doing that. I don't even notice it. Hate that. I hate that so much. Maybe it's a bug I've noticed. Like 1 in 10 battles, I start with a normal pip and a death one. Krokotopia done. Is there a quicker way to do craftable gear without spending so much on crowns? What are you spending crowns on? You shouldn't have to spend any crowns for craftable gear. What did I just get? Frostbite? Reagent packs? Don't buy reagent packs. Don't buy those. Just pick up the reagents. I know that it takes long, but like, don't do that. Crafting slot resets? That could be it. I would just wait a day. Wait a day and call it a day. You do not need, you don't need it that bad. Don't buy any packs? That's what I'm saying, man.
So, you defeated the might without...
Alright, boys, you know what time it is? We're finally out of this shit-ass world. Let me crank the music. Time for the best world in Arc 1. Go to world. Yeah, no, don't buy reagents from the shop. Don't do that.
Welcome to Mali.
Don't do that. I mean, like, if you really have the money to blow, sure, but like, just farm the reagents, man. What's your favorite world? Polaris, Mirage, Marleybone, Caramel. Caught alive, this is fire? Hell yeah. Polaris best world. That's what I'm saying. Polaris best world. We have some Redditors in chat.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately getting reagents from the bazaar is much harder than it used to be, but still a place to go check, for sure. Now here's the thing. I've been streaming for 2 hours. Do I want to try to speedrun Marleybone today? That would be like a 4-hour stream. Can I really stream for another 2 hours? Not really. Maybe I'll just do the first bit of Marleybone and call it a day. Do like up to the ironworks.
Hello there. How can I...
Sherlock boats. Marleybone takes like 20 minutes. I mean, I can definitely finish it in like 2 hours. I just don't know, I don't know if I want to do that right now. Well, Polaris right now, first time ever doing it. Polaris is a treat. Absolutely an amazing world. How do they make it harder to purchase reagents from the bazaar? When they updated the bazaar, it's just everyone kind of, because of how it works and how, like, the buy thing works, there's a slight delay on it, so reagents tend to show up a bit less. Caffeine's the answer. It's not about staying awake. It's about wanting to stream for that long. I'm not tired.
I've got you now.
Okay. I've been hit by an O'Leary napper. Gotta go thank you for the stream. Love your channel. I mean, thank you for tuning into the stream. I like hanging out with everyone. It's very fun. Everyone's hoarding the reagents on console, as they should be. It sucks for people wanting to buy reagents, but, like, let's be real. If you're selling reagents, you don't know anything about reagents. Is kind of how that works. Miss Conrail. Like the good vibes here? That's what I'm saying. I stream for the vibes. What's the longest time you streamed so far? The longest stream I ever did was the very first console stream where I streamed for 5 hours. It's on console now? Yeah, that's why we're here. Did you not see the big capital letters console in the title? Don't like Chrysalis, but you do get good XP for it in Polaris as well? Yeah. I remember the Life Wiz. He still exists. I think I finished something. Also, I'm just abandoning my carry here. That's my bad. To whoever I just abandoned, I'm sorry, but I didn't need to do this. I didn't need to fight them. I just needed to go into the thing. I feel like a bit of an asshole. Honestly, I completely forgot that I was a friendly player until that person just teleported to me. Yo, this guy's name is just Phoenix. Is that not metal as hell? Are you allowing help from higher levels? Yeah. Anyone that wants to help me can. Feel free. This playthrough is a vibe playthrough. We're here for the vibes of the game, the vibes of the people.
We can't lose him. Try to stop him before he gets away.
Alright, to the east warehouse, which is... There's no teleporter to, so I guess I just walk. What level am I? 23, almost 24. Oh, I could have gotten faint like a level ago. Well... Should I go grab faint real quick? I feel like I should. I feel like that might be the play. If I don't grab it now, I'm gonna forget it later. So I'm gonna do that. Nope. Okay, this is by far my biggest like gripe with this is when you're standing on like a sigil or something, and you open the compass, it still defaults to the sigil instead of your compass, and that pisses me off. It's annoying. Oh boy. FPS of the commons right now. Feeling good. How many singles? What does that mean? Already had me skill issue on my part, unfortunate. Is the console crossplay? It's crossplay between other consoles, but not PC, unfortunately. Ice Weaver is 22 too? Okay, so I could go get that real quick. Might as well. Alright, faint received. Had just enough training points. Don't have that realm for some reason? Dworgen? Dworgen? Right here? Let me go to the ice school then. Let me grab that. Let me yoink that. It's weird. Don't know why Dworgen just wouldn't be there. My crossplay's off though. It could be that. That's probably exactly what it is. I think non-crossplay has much less servers there. You know where I can get a balance amulet. I'm level 21 and 22 and almost done with the KROK. The only real good balance amulet you're gonna get is like level 25 in Kimbalung Village. There's an amulet from the final boss and the Temple Phantom that gives a feint. Otherwise, you don't even really need to worry about an amulet as a balance. It's not something that's super important to have. Alright, let me throw 2 feints in here, and perfect. Newly acquired spells. First playthrough, should I play PC or console? Well, right now, console is probably the place to be, because right now everyone's on console. I remember this from the vid. It's like reading a textbook before the lecture. I imagine that's kind of what it's like for most of the time when I answer people's questions on here. Keep getting the loading bug. They need to fix that. It already gets me so much. It is quite annoying. I'm sure they'll fix it soon. Is the console realm super populated? Right now it is for sure. There's definitely like a few thousand people playing every day, which is really cool. Questions because of you, Noah? Hey, that's what I'm here for. My hope is that my guide videos at least help, you know, if I can help at least one person a day with Wiz,
More ambushes.
I feel like I've done my job. Where's William Marks? He's by the blue teleporter, which is not this one. It's this one. You download this then? Hell yeah. It's the time. Now is the time. Alright. Willie Mox. Okay, guys, let me talk to him first. I think I need to talk to him before I defeat him, so let me do that. Also, what would you recommend for someone who wants to solo all the content after Dragonspire? I mean, if you want, you could watch... If you watch my guide videos I've made...
Excuse for an opponent you are, wizard.
Okay, why does it still say talk? Is that fine? Will I be able to talk to him after I defeat him? Whatever. If that's the case, we'll just do it twice. Watch my my console edition playlist has a lot of videos that will be very helpful. But the short answer is basically like if you just feint stack into 7-pip AoE, you'll be able to get through most of Arc 2 pretty easily. Safari kicked my ass back in the day, kind of made me stop playing. Nice to play with better knowledge. Hell yeah. Honestly, Safari is one of my favorite worlds in this game, and as like a sleeper hit. Like, I feel like Safari isn't very well loved by the community, but I love the vibe so much. You'll notice that in the background of my videos, because I always put the music in afterwards, so that all my jump cuts don't like sound all weird with the background of the music. One of the world musics I tend to choose the most is Safari, just because I love the vibes of it. I also really love putting the most out-of-place music over, like, different worlds. So I put, like, Zafaria music over just Wizard City. And every once in a while I'll get a comment that's like, why are you playing Zafaria music in Wizard City? And the answer is I don't know. It's just funny. Just fighting Belloc the first time. I like Polaris the most. Polaris is fun. Polaris is one of those worlds where it, like, is made even better if you played it back in the day. Because, like, newer players can't understand how cathartic Polaris was after how absolutely horrible Azteca and Chrysalis were back in the day. Just got to Ravenscar today, and I really like that area. That's shocking, because I hate Ravenscar, but I'm happy that you do.
No.
Also, snow in video games is peak. I do like snow, but not all the time. I don't know. I'm not the hugest fan of snow in video games. I'm more of a desert guy. Desert in video games. Which world has the best plot? I almost want to say my favorite plot is probably Caramel, just because of how over-the-top crazy it is. The fact that KingsIsle was like, yes, let's deal with corporate capitalism and, like, eco-terrorism. And that's what we do in Caramel. That's insane to me. I love it so much for that.
Willie? Can't say.
I want to play Ice, but I never played it, and I'm turned off by how everyone says it's slow. I mean, try it out, and if you don't like it, then pick another wizard, is what I say. But it is definitely slow, so if you don't want the game to be slow, you're probably not going to have a good time on Ice. Alright, let me grab some hooligans. There we go. Speedrunning my OG Wizard Death from 2013 to the endgame right now. I'm in Aeroplanes. Balance is next. I'm dreading Belloc. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. You want just a tick or two above Ice, go Death or Life. Death and Life are slightly less slow, but like way better for sure. They're really easy though. So I guess it depends on how easy you want the challenge to be. I think I stopped right as I got to Avalon, and I remember Chrysalis Part 2 was going to be the next one coming out. That's a long time ago, man. It's a long time ago. Belloc, get a few Fire Elf TC, equip Fire Pips, I soloed on a Storm. Yeah, it's not the hardest fight anymore, to be honest. It's hard if you just don't know anything about it. Ice got the best spell now for Snowball Barrage. Yeah, but that's not until like level 110. And Ice was already good at max level. Or like post level 100. Does the Search House treasure card trick work on console? I have no idea what you mean by that. I honestly, I have no idea if that's like a bug or something. I couldn't tell you. Soloed a couple years ago, but it was stressful. I mean, Belloc is a truck. Hits you with that raw, and that's like 1,000 health plus just gone instantly. Damn, I got all the lockpicks first try. W. W collect rate. Why is my quest helping going crazy? Isn't it like stupid hard to get shipping pools on console right now? I mean, as long as you farm Drowned Dan, I can't imagine it's that bad. Especially if you can farm Drowned Dan under level 50, it's not going to be that bad at all. Because he's going to be like exceptionally weak. Drop rate isn't like that high. Oh my god, I haven't checked my couch potatoes? Go check your couch potatoes, bro. They're calling you right now. Guys, I spent like an hour soloing Tomb of the Beguiler and then accidentally teleported to a friend right at the final boss and it reset the dungeon instantly. That's horrific, Mercy. Bro's doing the Tomb of the Beguiler right now. I haven't done the Tomb of the Beguiler in a long ass time. It's a massive bug when you select team up and close it out, you don't get help. If you don't get help, I have heard of that. Yeah. Teleports you anyway, I have heard that. It's double gardening, bro? Now's the time, bro. Double gardening. I had my first cast potato die like 3 times. No. You could previously search for houses in a specific ruin Wizard City, and in one of them you could buy TC for monsters. Okay, no. So that one, yeah, if you go to the housing tours, okay, I just didn't understand how you phrased it. If you go to housing tours, go to top rated and go to top rated dorms and then search for the Arcanum apartment, then you leave the Arcanum apartment by going like out the door. You'll be in the Arcanum and then you can go to the librarian and buy monsters TCs, yes. Are you going to use your myth for your first wizard on Darkmoor when it comes out? Probably, yeah. That'll probably be the play. We're not... I didn't even realize that they were also fainting. I just, like, dominance play, fainted on top of them, and made them pass instead. It's so long. Why is it so long? Also, I have, like, 3 times the help of every other KROK boss. It was added specifically, like, it was added like Sunken City back in the day and Kensington Park in Marleybone, where it's literally just its entire purpose is to be difficult for no reason. Are Mastery Amulets useless now that there's Arch Mastery? Technically, there is a reason to use Arch Mastery Amulets, but it's so obscure that it's never going to come into play. Basically, how it works is it's like... Oh, I don't even know if I can be bothered to explain this. There is an instance to use it, but it's so rare that it's like... It's not going to come into play. Basically, yes. Basically, Mastery Amulets are useless.
They took...
I can't believe they took Baxter. The bastards. You know, I love that this theme specifically, that Marleybone theme that was playing in the background there, literally only plays on like the balloon cars and that's it. It's so obscure. A clockwork? By Jove, they've stolen Baxter. We must get him back. I'm curious if they're going to do an expansion for Sunken City if they forgot about it like most people have. There's probably never going to be an expansion for Sunken City. That shit's been the same for 15, 20 years now. They're good. Isn't it crazy that Wizard101 is going to be 20 in like 2 years, I think, now? That shit's wild.
If your man was taken by a clockwork, the solution is
If
quite
your
simple.
man was taken
Go
by a
look inside the
clockwork...
clock tower.
Eyes peer through a hole in the door, and a voice issues from inside.
Hey Birdie, you know if there's a way to see crossplayer's real gamer tag instead of player? I'm pretty sure no. I think that there's no possible way to do that.
Password?
As far as I know. Password. Everyone in this world is so obscenely British.
Alright, you may be you want
Hell, even the music feels British, but maybe that's just the fact that my kid brain attached this music to the feeling of Britain. Shakes O'Leary, my goat. Friend of mine told me about Wizard101 when we started playing. Couldn't have been more than a month or two after the game came out in junior high. That's pretty sick. When should you do Crab Alley? I mean, realistically, the only time you really would do it would be right after finishing Wizard City. You definitely don't want to do it any later than that because the XP is just not worth it at that point. Is Waterworks worth grinding for or skippable? Are you on PC? Because if you're on PC, if you just buy the Bygone gear from... if you just buy the Bygone gear in the bazaar, if you can get that, that's more than good enough. But the Waterworks gear is... it's good to have for sure. Damn, servers right now are straining.
Okay, say hello to my little friend Bruiser.
The blue-eyed boat. Alright. Let's faint this guy. Wait, you can buy it? Yeah, so the Bygone gear is basically the atavistic gear, but slightly worse. And, but it's still really good, and it is sellable in the bazaar. Yeah, so like the Bygone Death Wand gives 11 damage and 4 pierce, and it can be sold in the bazaar. So it's like pretty good to just, if you can just buy that shit. I'm thirsty, I'm drinking another Coke. Drinking another holiday Korean Coke. Oh, shit. It kind of exploded a little bit. All good. Part of the reason why I love drinking zero sugar, doesn't get you sticky. And I love that. Said it twice and say it 3 times, Noah Coke addict confirmed. I might be. I don't know what to say. Took a break after getting stuck on loading screens 3 times. It sucks, but what can you do? Listen, it's not nearly as bad as I remember back when I was a kid playing Skyrim on my, like, $100 HP laptop that I got from my grandfather when I was, like, 7. Every loading screen in Skyrim was literally, like, 3 minutes long. I probably watched more loading screens than I actually played Skyrim. What's your favorite kind of soda? Mine's lemonade Sprite. Okay, so my favorite soda I've ever drank in my life was a Fanta mystery flavor that ran like 5 years ago. Back in 2021 or something. And I think it was orange cream. It was a blue color, but it was so good. I think it was the best soda I've ever had. And then, like, my number 2 was probably the Coke Starlight when that came out. But, like, just generally to drink, I like, Baja Blast is good. It's probably not one of the ones I would first go to. I mean, just regular Coke Zero is good. I drink all of my sodas zero sugar. And then Dr. Pepper's good, too. Skyrim's pretty goated. I have minimum 6k hours on Skyrim. Sorry, my brain just died. On console, on Xbox, I have so many hours in Skyrim. I can't even begin to tell you how many hours I have in Skyrim. Actually, I can probably look. Hold up, let me hide this real quick, because I just want to make sure I don't, like, accidentally leak anything. I don't think I would, but I don't want to accidentally leak something. Let me see. Gaming. Where's my Skyrim Special Edition tab? There it is. Stats. Throw that shit up there. Yeah, you can see I've played a lot of Skyrim on Xbox. I don't really know how to add that up, but I think that's a lot. And then on PC, I have quite a bit as well. But yeah, that I definitely did quite a bit of Skyrim. 1,336 hours? Okay. That was mostly back when I was a kid. I have like 300 hours on regular Skyrim PC. Also, that wasn't counting my regular Skyrim hours on here. And then I have like 900 on Special Edition on PC, I think. You ever play old school COD like World of War or 4? I played Black Ops 2 back in the day. Where am I going? I don't even know where I'm fucking going right now. Yeah, I was definitely thoroughly addicted to Skyrim a very long time ago. How to buy Monsters TC on console? Same way as on PC. If you want a visual guide, go to my tips and tricks video I made like 3 weeks ago. But basically, you go to the tour guide in the Commons. You go to top rated. You go to top rated dorms. You go to the Arcanum apartment. You go to one of the Arcanum apartments. Then you leave through the door. And then go to Librarian Fitzhume. 250 gold apiece. I wasn't a big COD player when I was a kid. I mean, I played it a lot, but I was really bad at it. Like, I never played a ton. I just played, like, Black Ops 2 with my friends. And I would always do, like, the secondary axe thing that you can equip and just throw an axe. There's dead ass no Arcanum apartments in recently. I literally saw one, like, 2 hours ago before the stream. I went to one like 2 hours ago. Surely there's still one there. This lack of loading is currently killing me. Probably just gonna get up to the Ironworks today, I think. Call it a day after that. Wasn't a clan called Cryptic and we did YouTube trick shots back then. That's crazy, and I love that. Servers being giga cringe, they are kind of being a little shit right now. Being a little bad right now, not gonna lie. I never really did trick shots back in the day when I was a kid. I just really liked the axe thing you could throw, and I would throw it at people. Just got a new error message? Hell yeah. Got the Master Decorator badge posting my house day 1? That's sick. I'm gonna murder the hell out of this hooligan. Tyler! Yo, Tyler. Hell yeah. My goat. Coming in with a Tempest. Do. What's up, brother? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Ah. On a helping stream, I'm cooking right now? Hell yeah, man. The wonders of helping people quest. do do. The music's so good. It genuinely makes Marleybone. If it wasn't for the music, this shit wouldn't be nearly as hype. But the music makes it very good. That's hella weight, bro. Just tap back into Wiz2 Proud of you, gang. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hey, I can't believe
You find a piece of paper.
Can't believe I was put on ice by such a little wizard. Eh. Hope the team up kiosk starts working soon. I agree. Honestly, the fact that the team up kiosk hasn't been fixed yet is a little problematic. So weird that the game is 20 times easier as soon as you get to Polaris. Yeah, I mean, it's just how it worked back at the time. King's Isle needed to adjust it, and so it feels a little weird going back to it now. Yeah, the narrator being Grandmother Raven was mind-blowing back in the day. I remember as a kid, like, going to Grizzleheim, or, like, going to Wintertusk and finding Grandmother Raven. It was like, whoa, this is the narrator, bro. She been following me.
Eyes peer through a hole in the door, and a voice issues from inside.
Can you do a team up via sigil and console? Is that broke too? Yeah, you can team up via the sigil. And apparently the team up kiosk does work if you turn off crossplay, but it doesn't work just normally, which is unfortunate. Miss Raven, bro. She's her character retired with Grandfather Spider off into the sunset.
You're not supposed to be here.
We got Wiz on console before GTA 6. We're getting everything before GTA 6. It's been delayed again. Honestly, I'm not even that hyped about GTA 6. I know maybe that's a weird opinion. I mean, I guess I don't know the average I don't know the average thoughts about it, but I'm just not that hyped about it. I mean, I love GTA 5 playing with my friends back in the day, but like, I don't know. Just got hit with the 4th endless loading screen. That sucks, man. Do you think they'll remaster the rest of Arc 1 worlds like they did Wizard City and KROK? Probably eventually. How long are you planning on streaming for? Probably not for that much longer. I've already been streaming for like 2.5 hours. I'll probably stream until I finish the Ironworks, so like another 20 minutes or so. Is it much different or 1-to-1? Console Wiz is literally just a 1-to-1, but it's like 2 updates behind. But I think they have plans to catch it up eventually. What happened to GTA is what happens when one game gets too much success. The greed is why it's taking so long to release. Probably, but you also need to realize that Rockstar is making it, and Rockstar puts like hella attention to detail in their games. So they're probably also putting way too much attention to detail. I mean, like, Red Dead 2 is, like, literally the most attention-to-detail game of all time. I know, a big fan of the guides. Thank you. I'm happy that they could help.
I
Thought I was done for. All good, Baxter. All good. If there's anyone I trust, it's Rockstar. Well, I don't know if I trust them that much. Also, isn't GTA 6 supposed to launch with, like, a stupid high price point, or am I misremembering that?
You found him.
Like, all of you guys know, or you should know already, that I'm cheap and I don't buy games at full price. There's no way I'm buying GTA 6 if it's like $100 bucks. Darkmoor World tomorrow, I hope. Probably not tomorrow, but I would guess it's probably going to release this week. Yeah, if it's an $100 price point, I'm not buying that shit. I remember when new games were $30. You know, I can't say I do. I'm trying to think about it. Like, back when I was a kid, what did Skyrim launch at? 40 bucks? It might have been launched at 60 bucks and gone down to 40. But like most games, you could buy pre-owned for like less than 40. Sims expansions were 30. I bought The Sims 4, and I'm happy to say I didn't buy a single expansion for it.
Excellent. With all present, we can...
Alright.
Excellent.
Ironworks time.
Meet me back at Digmore Station.
Question, do I get the cat? I should probably get the cat, right? I should get the cat quest. I'll go get the cat quests. Because I don't want to have to do Ironworks again if I decide I want it. Okay, you guys are insane. 300, like, oh, paying to play it early? Come on, man. It's not going to be that good. I'm not going to pay $100 for it on release. I'll wait until it's on sale for, like, 60 in 2 years down the line.
Hello.
I'm good. I was hooked on Sims 3. A lot of people like Sims 3, it seems. I played Sims 3, I think, when I was a kid, before Sims 4 came out. They have me whipped on buying GTA day one regardless. It's actually funny, there's been almost no games I have bought full price in, like, so many years now. I think the last game I bought full price was probably Jedi Survivor when that came out. And I think that was 60 or 70. Okay, I also bought Marvel Spider-Man for the PC. But, like, those are literally it. Is Fairy K worth it? I have Reaver everything? Probably not. I think the amulets are worth it, but, like, not enough to buy it, no. The babysitter used to steal my baby, rest in peace. Last time I bought full price day one was Cyberpunk, and then I decided never again. I got Cyberpunk on sale, like the full game plus DLC for 30 bucks. And I'll take that. Hi, I'm a Nintendo fan and those never go on sale. Oh wait, I just realized I did buy this Bad Larry full price day one. So I actually pre-ordered this. So it's not exactly true. I will buy a Pokemon game full price. That's the exception. Red Dead Redemption? Hell yeah. Western games are just everything. They're so good. Into the TGC at all? No. Never been into buying cards for anything. Living ZA vicariously from my friends because I'm not buying it at full price. I'm not gonna lie, man. It was kind of worth it. I got like 90 hours out of that shit, and I'm still wanting to play it. It's a good-ass game. The hate for it was massively over-exaggerated by people who never played the game, I think. Red Dead's worth $1 million? Hell yeah. Did all of my help lag out? Is that what happened? Everyone's gone. Oh. No. Okay, they just didn't join my battle. What the hell, guys? What the hell, man? They abandoned me. It's fucked up. Would you go back and play Red Dead 1 this year? I mean, I would... I'll be honest, I still haven't, like, fully completed all the Red Dead games as much as I want to. But, like, sure. My problem is it's so hard for me to get into single-player games sometimes. I need to hit my, like, my hyperfixation on it. And if I do, then I'll complete it. But, like, if I don't hit that shit, it's over. And usually I unfortunately just recycle my hyperfixations over and over again. Most recently has been like a Bethesda kick again. Like been playing a ton of Skyrim. ADHD hack mentioned. Yeah, I constantly go on a loop of like I'll play a ton of Pokemon, and then I'll get a little bit tired of Pokemon, and I'll be like, alright, I'm moving on to like Bethesda games. Then I'll go back and complete a game I've completed before. I'll get into Star Wars sometimes. I'll play like Star Wars The Old Republic and then like the Jedi games. Any advice on spell weaving? I've never interacted with this mechanic, so I'm not sure what to do as a Stormwind console. I'll be honest, I really don't have that much advice for you. Just follow what the game tells you to do if you want to. I personally don't really like spell weaving that much. Life and balance are good for Storm if I recall. Well, follow that maybe. I don't know much about it, to be honest. My myth has Reaver everything but hat and wand. Do I wait for Darkmoor or just farm Slanopolis? I mean, that's up to you. You could probably get away with not doing it. Balance benefit the most from weaving, no prism? Hell yeah. I'm the same way. I play something until I'm burnt out, and then I crave it again, and I come back. That's what I do, just over and over again. Do that shit on repeat. Spellweaving would be so much better if it wasn't just pick Storm for every school. Darkmoor Gear is barely an upgrade. I mean, that's kind of what they've been doing. The last, like, 3-4 worlds have all just been, like, barely an upgrade for the school. Like, 1 point higher, so that everyone farms it. Yeah, I mean, weaving is just kind of not necessary, so just pick whatever you want to and go for it. What's with all the whiz crashes? How could KingStyle release like this? Didn't they test it? Well, that's the thing, is it doesn't crash that much on Xbox. From what I understand, the PlayStation version crashes much more, and that's because they couldn't play test on PlayStation. From what I understand, I think that they couldn't because it was like I don't know if Sony was harder to work with or what, but like Xbox version seems pretty stable. I've only I haven't crashed at all today. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe I'll farm for 180 gear if the bosses aren't that difficult. But if the bosses are difficult, I'm good. I'll pass. I'll pass. Can't wait till next patch. I hope it'll come soon. I'm sure it'll come soon. Not trying to defend KI at all, but sometimes you just can't predict things. I think that's... See, I've always been of a big kind of like... Personally, I don't hate on KingStyle more than necessary. I like to try to, you know, not always direct hate towards KingStyle because I know that they're trying their best. But there is definitely some stuff, like, absolutely, they probably should have been prepared for a bigger launch. Like, they should have prepared their servers a little bit better first. But yeah, I mean, shit's cooked. I mean, like, even big companies, right? Like, big companies also have launch issues nowadays. That's just the thing that happens. So, like, the fact that King's Isle does too doesn't surprise me, right? Darkmoor final boss is just spam feint. Well, if it stays like that, then I might farm it. We love spam and feints here. Love the Wiz Marathon to 180. Hell yeah. Difference between that and 170, 180 gear isn't worth the time farming it. I get it, yeah. I mean, to be fair, the Slanopolis gear is probably not that hard to get. Like the Avatar gear. I mean, shit's kind of easy to farm, no? Like from the final guy. The final guy is not that hard to beat. Almost every single game launches horribly nowadays, and it's so sad. Yeah. Does suck. One more level till I can farm waterworks and tips for the dungeon. Be prepared for it to be hard. Look up the cheats first. And then... fuck it, go for it. Look up, like, a Final Bastion guide on the waterworks bosses and read what the boss's cheats are first. The main cheating bosses are the Sand Squid... or not the Sand Squid. The, what is it, Luska? Is that their name? And then the final one, Silster Glowworm. Beckham is still in line to play. That's crazy. I mean, I heard that Overwatch 2 is kind of shit, no? I don't know if it still is, but I heard it was shit. Is the respawn bug for Waterworks in console? I would imagine it is. I would be surprised if it's not. Spellweaving's after Dragonspire? Yeah. Level 50. Is it level 50? Yeah, it's like right post Dragonspire. So on console edition, I guess it's technically not post Dragonspire, because if it is level 50, then you have to wait a little bit if you didn't do any side quests. Overwatch was the best invention since electricity, said no one ever. Probably in the best state it's ever been right now. It's currently amazing. Well, that's cool. I haven't played Overwatch 2 since, like, it around launch. Not gonna lie to you.
A voice hisses from the other side.
Honestly, I kind of want to play Marvel Rivals again. I played it a lot when it came out, and then kind of stopped playing it. The problem is that it was like 100 gigabytes, and I hate having an 100 gigabyte game just permanently installed on my computer. I was, I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely not the best Marvel Rivals player. Oh, fuck. How did I even get dragged there? That sucks. I just spammed Mantis every map. I don't know if that was the play, but that's what I enjoyed doing. You stream on Twitch too? No, it's just YouTube. I have a Twitch, but I don't stream there. Toxic community around Rivals. I mean, every online PvP game like that is pretty pretty shit. Rocket League has a pretty toxic community. Bro, I used to play Rocket League way back in like 2018, I think, or maybe even earlier than that. I don't remember when it came out, but I played it a lot with my friends. But it got to a point where the enemies we were going against were like just the sweaty nerds that were able to do like sky shit. And every time I was like, fuck, I hate this. And it was like the same day we both were like, fuck, let's just uninstall this game. And we haven't played it since, I don't think. Kind of sucks. Lock-in was wild. How to double check if it's the same person. I haven't seen you in a cool minute, but I'm glad you're back. Thank you. Locked in, bro. Gave up on Rocket League for the same reason. It's just so not casual. Like, the second you get someone that knows how to do this shit, like the sky shit, it's just so over. Because you can't do anything. And I refuse to spend any time of my life trying to learn how to do any of that stuff. We should probably help Gigi Rain here, huh? I'm gonna help because I'm a nice guy. Oh shit, wait, they had Ship of Fools. We didn't even need to do this. Never mind. All good. Got to champ 2, so I was one of those sweats. Bro, I was just going into casual mode and getting absolutely destroyed. Like, I'm here to play casual. Why are you doing air tricks on me? I'm being stunted on. Just started my Avalon journey tonight. Woo, hell yeah. The vibe of Avalon's immaculate. Listen, I'm just saying, like, if you're going into a casual mode and sweating and doing like all the sky stuff, you are scum. Scum of the earth. I'm not specifically talking to you, Declan. I'm talking about generally the public. The people that go into like the casual modes and then just hard sweat do that shit is just the worst people. Smokey's emotional shoes. My friend with Smurf in Rocket League, they are the worst type of person. Hold up. Bird, moon, tree, beetle. Bird, moon, tree, beetle. There we go. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's so scummy. How does a console adept necromancer have Ship of Fools? I would assume that they farmed it on another character and then transferred the spell elements. That's what I would guess.
Think you can get to Popstone me?
Think you can get to Popstone me?
Introduce you to someone else first. Prepare to say hello to my poor wizard.
My poor wizard. No, the pack to buy Ship of Fools isn't on console yet. So I would assume that yeah, they farmed it in the Celestial Spelemental pack is not on console. So what I would assume that yeah, they farmed it on another character, transferred the spell elements, do shared bank, call it a day. Probably the easiest way to do. I was actually thinking about doing that. Because it's probably easier if you can also like farm it on a lower level wizard. Not bad. You're right, Noah? Hell yeah. Look at me, a genius. I ate before stream this time, so I'm not like obscenely hungry now. Unlike last stream when I was like absolutely starving by the end of it, this stream doing pretty alright. Level 10 life with rat spin, but I can't use it. How do I use it? You need to have an arch mastery jewel, which you can't get until level 15. Once you're level 15, get a jewel slot on your item, go to the Wizard City jewel shop and then buy an arch mastery jewel and socket that on an item. As soon as you reach level 50, you start generating arch mastery naturally, but up until level 50, you have to use the jewels from the jewel shop. I'm so dev. Every single time an enemy has stun immunity, I know that they're going to have it, but I still get devastated every time. Yeah, Hector, that's what I was talking about. In the jewel shop, you can buy a jewel at level... It's not level 1. You have to be level 15. You don't unlock jewels... You don't unlock socketing of jewels until level 15, I believe. Someone left, let me port. Yeah, I don't really know how this one's going. I'm gonna cook some casserole right now. Hell yeah. I had some pollo asado from a Mexican joint.
Now the knock is knock tap tap knock tap knock knock knock.
Yeah, no, the stun immune does kind of suck. I hate it. Do hate it. It was really weird because I was able to stun KROK and Common, but I wasn't able to stun like a KROK mummy in the same dungeon. I have no idea how that works. Should I farm Drowned Dan on my life? Do I have to do tier 4 or quest up to a different wizard a life and do it earlier? I mean, that's up to you. Feels good stunning most Chrysalis bosses, by the way. I don't understand how stuns work nowadays, man. King's Out ruined them. I mean, admittedly, the easiest way to get Ship of Fools would be if you could get there on a lower level wizard and farm it. it would absolutely be easier. I believe the first tier of Drowned Dan is from levels 1 to 50. So if you can get any wizard below level 50 there to farm, it's going to be much easier than if you're like at a high level. So I just buy the jewel once, or every time I use rat spin, you just buy the jewel once and it gives you a stat that lets you use it. So basically to use rat spin, you need a school pip. School pips are generated by having arch mastery rating. You don't start getting it until level 50, but you can get it before level 50 if you get an arch mastery jewel. It's basically how it works. If you have a life pip, you can use rat spin. Are there any similar ways to give my ice an advantage? I mean, really? You just want to get monster as TCs? Go to the housing tours and the commons. Go to top rated, top dorms. Go to the Arcanum. Get the monsters TCs. That's going to help you the best. Otherwise, just watch my videos on like on gear and spells, and that should help you enough. How does crit work these days? I heard it got nerfed and noticed random enemies block without telling me how it used to. Crit is so stupid. Do I want to go over it? I guess I can go over it. Basically, how it works is your crit chance is your critical compared to the enemy's block rating. So if you have too little critical, you'll crit much less. And how it works is with an AoE spell against every enemy, there's a chance for you to technically not crit against them, is how it works. It's really weird and really stupid. Yeah, getting a pet on ice early will also help if you can. How'd you get to Marleybone already? I just quested this shit, bro. Miss OG critical, it felt so good. I don't mind how it works now, it's just kind of annoying. Should I get the Astral School cards? Watch my what spells you should train video, but you should absolutely get sun cards, like the enchant cards. When do you start gaining crit naturally? You don't gain crit naturally, but gear will start giving it at like level 50. Is 155 damage at level 134 good? That's really good. Any way to get Reindeer Knight on console? Not until the holiday event comes out. Once Krampus comes out around Christmas time, then you'll be able to get it. Alright, so I think this is probably where I'm going to call it for today. It's been almost 3 hours. We beat most of KROK, and then the first third of Marleybone. So next stream we'll be finishing up Marleybone, and then probably doing some side quests as well, because I do quite enjoy the side quests in Marleybone.
A prison raid.
Prison break. Yes. But I think that might be it for today, because my voice is getting a bit tired, and I'm getting a bit burnt out right now. I was curious because my pet gave me crit and I was hitting them at like level 32. Yeah, so basically how that works is if you have crit against an enemy that doesn't have a crit, you'll crit 100% of the time. So if you can get a pet with crit at like level 1, you will basically crit on every enemy all the way up till like Celestia. Yeah, so I think that's it for today. I hope you guys all enjoyed the stream. This was a very fun stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I do appreciate all of you tuning in. I am gonna call it here for today. Chill out a little bit and vibe. So thank you all for tuning in. Go watch my latest video if you haven't watched it, or go watch some of my other videos. Give them a click. But thank you. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Thank you all for tuning into the stream. I'll probably stream in the next, maybe once or twice this week. Maybe not. Definitely next weekend. We'll see how it goes. But thank you guys. Have a good night. Bye-bye.